The Patriots have been outscored 72-3 in our last 2 games. That is a real stat. The New England Patriots right now are vying to be the worst team in the NFL. Right now, it is them and the Panthers, who are 0-5 now. The Patriots are 1-4. An annual win against the Jets, which looking like we're playing up right now. We're not beating the Jets in the next game this season against them. So the Patriots don't have their 2 free wins every single season against the Jets, which as of recent has not been free wins because the Jets have one of the best defenses in the NFL. The Patriots have arguably the worst offense in the NFL. They lose today 34-0 in a disgusting game. Like I said, last game we lost 38-3 against the Cowboys in Dallas. Today we lose 34-0 at home, and we have 3 combined points in our last 2 games. Our kicker, Chad Ryland, has not been good. Chad Ryland has missed half the kick he's taken. He missed like a 48-yard kick today. How do you drop the kicker in the 4th round and he fucking reeks? And talking to people that fucking reek, we gotta talk about Mac Jones. He has not been good. Mac Jones, I knew Mac Jones was not gonna be the franchise savior for the Patriots. Trust your gut, ladies and gentlemen, trust your gut. This is a clip right here on draft day of the Patriots selecting Mac Jones. I knew he was not the guy at all. Right here. I need you to edit all the time so you said we're not getting Mac Jones and cuss to reaction, but hey, we're not getting Mac Jones, bro. Once again, bro, we're not getting Mac Jones.
5 minutes later.
In the 2021 NFL Draft, the 6-time world champion New England Patriots.
Why are they booing, bro?
Mac Jones.
Oh my fucking god. Oh my fucking god.
Alabama, Mac Jones, the Nick Saban, Bill Belichick connection.
And before I even get into that, let me just read off some of Mac Jones's I was actually looking at this recently, like over this weekend, looking at Mac Jones and looking at what's Mac Jones's negatives and stuff like that on a scouting report out of Alabama. We see he has a tendency of fading away on his throws, which he obviously does in the NFL. He does not set his feet correctly. I've been watching the QB school. Shout out to him. Shout out to JC O'Sullivan. Nice breakdown of Mac Jones on his YouTube channel. He throws off his back foot. He makes too many throws that just don't need to be made, and he just has terrible footwork, terrible pocket awareness, terrible footwork. Can't run, can't do anything. Just right now, not a NFL starting caliber franchise quarterback. He's not the guy right now. He can put the ball in harm's way, trying to do a little too much. Mac Jones does not have an elite level arm. He has that best and average arm, and he tries to be like the Patrick Mahomes of the Patriots. Like, you're not Tom Brady. You're not Pat Mahomes. Stop trying to beat these guys. Try to make these terrible fucking reads. Essentially, maxed out mechanically, not much room for upside. We knew there was not upside to Mac Jones. We drafted him, and yet we still drafted him. He played with an all-star team of talent around him in an aggressive scheme featuring RPOs and shot plays. And then we were like, this offseason, I was on this boat. I'm like, get Bill O'Brien. We got Bill O'Brien. Bill O'Brien has not been good. Let's be honest. We have not been good offensively, but Bill O'Brien has not helped us at all. Let's be honest. Adequate but limited athlete. Does enough at the college level, but won't be able to get away with as much when trying to create through at the NFL level. We have literally seen that. Mac Jones has not been in the NFL since his rookie season. His rookie season, he was actually like mid. He got in a Pro Bowl as a Pro Bowl alternate. That's shit a joke. We saw Tyler, aka Snoop Ponty, last year make the Pro Bowl as an alternate. He played less than 5 years at the starting quarterback position. Like, that shit is a fucking joke, my nigga. Mac Jones today, 12 of 22, 110 yards, 2 picks, including a pick to the honey by Tyrann Mathieu. But you'll forget, he's 7 out of 6 because he really hasn't. I haven't heard shit about Tyrann Mathieu. I haven't heard shit about him since he left to win the Super Bowl. I haven't heard shit about Tyrann Mathieu. I'm like, oh shit, he's still doing his thing. I thought maybe he's injured or something. No, nigga is still in the league. I just don't hear shit about him anymore. Pick 6. Then he throws a pick as well. And a pick that really shouldn't have been his fault is because Ty Montgomery, the former Saint, he might be a double agent. Mac Jones throws him a pretty alright pass. He catches it, trying to do too much, trying to get yards off the catch. Boom! Somebody hits him right into the opposition, and that's quote unquote a pick. When there really should be a fumble, but I guess they didn't count it as a catch prior, and that wasn't. It was still going on, some shit like that. Bailey Zappi comes in 3 for 9, 22 yards. Bailey Zappi is not a good quarterback. I felt not trapped. I fell for Bailey Zappi last season when he came in, when he was singing in on the sidelines. Mac Jones with the pick. He comes in, gets a touchdown, gets another touchdown in the first half. Second half, he absolutely shits himself. He's not the answer at the quarterback for the New England Patriots as well. I made a tweet today. I don't know if I was even trolling. I'm like, yo, at this point, we gotta call up Phillip Rivers and tell him come out of retirement because we need you at this point, buddy. Like, not Phillip Rivers is like 45 with like a million kids. He's better than Mac Jones right now. Let's be honest. Pats fans, let's be honest. Ramondre Stevenson. I don't want to believe that he's washed. I know our O-line is arguably the worst in the NFL. But Ramondre Stevenson has taken a massive step back this season. A massive step back. He had the same amount of carries today as Zeke. Ramondre Stevenson last year averaged close to like 5 yards per carry on the ground, or like 4.6, 4.8, some shit like that. Really good in receiving game, really good in the pass game. It was really, in my opinion, a budding star in the NFL. He was really the focal point of his offense. But with Jacoby Myers, also talk about Myers in the receiving core and how just terrible that got from last year to this year. That's just another topic to discuss. Ramondre Stevenson today, 8 carries, 24 yards. We just got to be better than that. Zeke. I knew as soon as we got Zeke, I knew some troll shit was going to go on with this running back core. 8 carries, 21 yards today for Zeke. Mac ran the ball once for 0. And Ty Montgomery, the double agent for the Saints, 1 carry for 0 yards. The receiving core as a whole just is not good. But Belichick needs to be stripped of the general manager role and needs to just solely focus on the defense. Defensively, he's still a defensive mastermind. Defensively, the Patriots gave up 24 points last week to a pretty good Cowboys offense. And this week, Patriots give up, 27 points to the Saints. And including not including the pick six, including the fumble or the pick from Mac Jones, but set them up directly into the, basically the red zone. So a lot of yardage right there was given just by poorly Ty Montgomery is in the game of football. The receiving core is absolutely dog shit though. I need a whole overhaul of wide receivers. That's why I said Bill Belichick. But Bill Belichick has not been doing this only since Brady left. Bill Belichick has been signing underwhelming, like cast-offs from other teams for years. That's why Brady left. He didn't have enough receivers. Now Brady was drafted by Belichick, so we gotta give him his credit. Greatest draft pick in NFL history. Obviously, drafted one of the greatest tight ends of all time. If not the greatest tight end of all time, and Rob Gronkowski. Gotta give credit for that. Let's talk about Bill Belichick recently. With his receivers, who was he drafted? N'Keal Harry, bust. Tyquan Thornton, apparently he's off the IR. Apparently, I don't see him on the field. So right now, he's a bust, my guy. I was going to give him credit for Ramondre Stevenson, but so far this season, he's taking a massive step back. Marcus Jones. Oh, we gotta talk about our punt and kicking. Pitiful. Bryce Behringer today was pitiful. Rollins today was pitiful. Even the punt return and kick return. Why do we have Jabril Peppers, a safety, running kick return punt return? Why do we not have Mario Douglas, a quick speedster, running kick return punt return? I don't get it. We have Jabril Peppers out there and Ty Montgomery. Like, these guys should not be anywhere close to kicking and returning balls with the Patriots. Pause. But yeah, Kendrick Bourne today, 2 catches, 43 yards. Kendrick Bourne is a big play maker. I like Kendrick Bourne. I was like a wide receiver 3, wide receiver 4. Kendrick Bourne should not be one of your best wide receivers in your team because that is a joke. Let's be honest. That's a fucking joke. Pop Douglas. He makes a big play every single week and then I just don't see him after the first half. I don't know what's going on with that. Maybe even the first quarter as well. Pop Douglas today, aka Mario Douglas. 1 catch today for 24 yards. Devontae Parker got an extension. I was not really mad he got an extension, but of course, hindsight's 2020. The extension has been absolutely dog shit, let's be honest. Devontae Parker, 2 catches, 20 yards. Why are we trying to make him the 50-50 guy? Why are we trying to make him a wide receiver? Why are we trying to make him a guy that you just like throw the ball up to you like, oh, he got that. Like, it's Devontae Parker. What the fuck are we doing? You feel what I'm saying? We got Zeke today, 4 catches, 17 yards. Mike Gesicki, 2 for 17. Juju, 3 for 6. Juju Smith-Schuster is completely washed. Let's be honest. I don't know how we looked good with this. Again, is based on the quarterback. Juju Smith looked good last year as the wide receiver 1 for the Kansas City Chiefs, who won the fucking Super Bowl. Comes to us, apparently his knees are completely shattered. 3 catches for 6 yards. An average yard per reception of 2 yards. That is a disgrace. Ty Montgomery, the double agent, 1 for 5. Hunter Henry, 0 catches, 0 yards. Did Hunter Henry even get a target today? Hunter Henry is one of our best receiving option on his team, and he got no targets. Mac needs to start hitting Gesicki and Henry. Those should be his security blankets. The tight end should always be your quarterback's security blankets. And a Ramondre Stevenson today, he gets no receptions. Like, Ramondre Stevenson was a pretty good receiving and running back last season. He's not getting utilized like he's supposed to. We're throwing the ball early on way too much. I know the offense is pure dog shit. When we go down, obviously doubles, but at least double digits, yeah, throw that ball, air the ball out. But when we're in a game early on, establish the run, Bill O'Brien. Establish the run, Bill Belichick. Establish the run, y'all. What the fuck are we doing? Just passing the ball. You're not winning a game with Mac Jones throwing the ball 45 plus times a game. You gotta equally distribute the run and the pass. Because you know what? They're gonna say, oh yeah, we're not running the ball. Let's just go ahead and just defend for the pass. And when he defends for the pass, Mac Jones overthrows him, throws a pick six, sack, fumble for a touchdown against the Cowboys last week. Like, it's an absolute joke, let's be honest. And then punt return today, we had 2 returns for Jabril Peppers for 1 yard. We miss Marcus Jones so much on this football team. It's not even an overstatement. We miss him so much. He's so vital to the team. In terms of defense, we saw JC Jackson on defense. That man almost got cooked by was it maybe Chris Olave? Yeah. Like the thing with JC Jackson, he's never been a lockdown corner, so I'm not expecting him to be a lockdown shutdown corner. I'm expecting him to be a ball hawk, right place, right time, and get a pick. Trey Rollinson misses his only field goal. Bryce Behringer punched the ball 8 times for 353 yards, 44.1, and 5 inside the 20. With an average punt yardage of 44.1. Like, that's a fucking joke. And then we look at Derek Carr today, 18 for 26, 183 yards, 2 touchdowns. He really didn't have an insane stat line. He put up 34 points, which is absolutely insane. Alvin Kamara today, 22 carries, 80 yards, 2.6 every carry, 1 touchdown. Kendre Miller from TCU, 11 carries, 37 yards. Taysom Hill, the troll tight end, wide receiver, quarterback, does it all. 3 carries, 19 yards. Michael Thomas today, 4 for 65. Kendre Miller, 4 for 53. Rashid Shaheed, the speedster, 2 for 28. Kamara, 3 for 17. Olave, 2 for 12 and a touchdown. Surprised Olave didn't have a bigger game. I mean, again, it's not. Again, the defense isn't getting the picks. They're not getting the scores. They're not getting the big hammers. I mean, Douglas should have got a pick. I thought that was a pick, but they counted it as a punt, and it was too far in the game. Belichick didn't want to challenge. He's like, just fuck this game at this point. Boston Moreau, a catch for 6 yards on a touchdown. Shout out to Ross Moreau. He had a very scary offseason, so I'll let that slide. Taysom Hill, 1 reception for 1 yard, and then Keith Kirkwood, I don't know who that is, 1 for 1. Jamie Graham dropped a first down. They got a sack today from Carl Granderson, half a sack from Tano Kapasangan. My bad for that mispronunciation right there. And that was it. And they got a pick today from Pete Werner on the pass that was intended for Tom Montgomery, but he probably just doesn't know how to catch footballs anymore. So that's amazing. And then their kicker today, Blake Group, made a 53 and a 54-yard field goal. Apparently they drafted him, or he's a rookie, already better than Shy Rollins had. And they punted the ball 7 times today. Like, they had to punt the ball a good amount of times. It just came down to the Patriots offense just being absolutely piss poor. We had 156 yards in the 304. We had 111 passing yards, 168, 45 rushing yards to their 136, 3.1 yards per carry to their 4.4. We had 8 first downs to their 17. We were 1 for 14 on 3rd down. They were 5 for 15. We were 0 for 2 on 3rd down. Including the end of the game, we went for 4th and 5 on our side of the end zone. You don't want to punt here, but that's just disgusting. If you look at, you have 51 plays to their 69, and I've got to mention who got sacks for today. Got a nice sack in the beginning of the game from Jawan Bentley. We also got a sack from Miles Bryant as well. But yeah, what was I on? Yeah, we gave up 2 sacks. They also gave up 2 sacks as well. We punted the ball 8 times. They punted the ball 7 times. We got 5 penalties for 30 yards. They had 12 for 86. We fumbled once with the, what did we fumble? I forgot who fumbled again. Yeah, we did have a fumble and 2 picks thrown to their 0. I really forgot who fumbled again. Was it Mac? I honestly forgot who fumbled, to be completely honest. And then time of possession, we had 20.26 to their 39.34. Patriots have had a gauntlet of going up against really good defense. I'm just waiting for that one game where you can stat pad and just play a bad defense and be like, oh yeah, Mac Jones is the worst quarterback in the NFL for now, for this one particular game. This Patriots offense isn't the worst in the NFL for a particular game. But then you look at our schedule, and the next defense we go against is against the Raiders, who really aren't known for their defense, to be honest, but are going against Josh McDaniels. You know, players or coaches going against their former head coach, Bill Belichick, notoriously don't really have a good game against him. But this is not the Patriots team at all. This is the New England Patriots, who absolutely fucking reek to start off the season. So Pats are 1-4. We go against the Raiders next week, Sunday at 4 or 5. I hate this 4 or 5 games. Just make every game watch 1 o'clock. Stop putting this in these prime time or late afternoon. Just get my misery over with and just end it right then and there, so I can just get off, make this video, and just chill and watch some real football, for the love of God. But yeah, outscored, like I said, what did I say, 72-3 in our last 2 games. But Belichick, he might resign. I don't think they'll fire Bill Belichick. I think at the worst he'll resign. He's not gonna get fired. I'll be like if the Spurs, after being terrible for the last couple of years with their core gone, and just fires Greg Popovich. Like, that's not gonna. They gave him extension actually. I mean, they just got Wemby to like, yeah, coach this guy up. Let's give you this extension, old man. So, but Belichick is an average franchise quarterback, but he's the GM as well, so maybe that does play a part in it. The wide receivers are absolutely terrible, a lot worse than I thought they would be. Ramondre Stevenson has taken a massive step back. The O-line is completely terrible, and no Christian Gonzalez, no Matthew Judon. Definitely showed big today. Good to see J.C. Jackson in, but it really didn't look that good. I mean, I guess he got to stop an Olave in the kind of right near the end zone. Olave kind of burned him, but he did push him out of bounds. He didn't make the correct play, but obviously J.C. Jackson not really known as an elite shutdown corner. So, hey. Pats 1-4, despicable, terrible loss. Don't know how you can get better from this, but again, I can't really get let down because I have no expectations, but it's still infuriating, man. The good, the bad, and the ugly with the Patriots. I'm here. I mean, 5 years ago or 4 years ago, I was 17 years old, not even in college yet. Literally now about to graduate in next year, not too long from now. Patriots won the Super Bowl 13-3 over the Rams when they had Jared Goff, and 4 years later, the Patriots are one of the worst teams in the NFL with one of the worst quarterbacks in the NFL, one of the worst O-lines in the NFL, and not too much to look for to the future right now, depending on where their draft position looking like this season. And pray for Caleb Williams, pray for Marvin Harrison Jr., but still need a franchise quarterback if you do end up getting a guy like Marvin Harrison Jr. But Belichick, we'll see what you're going to be doing this offseason, buddy. But the Patriots lose. They go absolutely sad. Outscored 72-3 in their last 2 games. We fucking reek. But yeah. But other than that, y'all, that is the video. So go down below, drop a like, comment down below, follow me on Twitch, Twitter, and TikTok. Boy John, I forgot to the video, and I'm out, man. Peace.